expect a lot from the woke people of the United States. These people who are all about positivity and making social change. I expected them to do the right thing for once and help a veteran get their disability benefits. But that's not reality, is it? You know, you just use transgender rights and advocating for it as just a way to grow your channel when other people are fighting for their lives. Because that's what it really means to be a transgender person in America, which is just as backwards and oppressive as other countries are about women seeking the right to an education. I'm glad that I know where America truly stands when it comes to social change. So, as I said, I'm going to continue having this conversation. I'm going to continue talking about what it means to be a transgender person in America, what it means to be a disabled veteran who was a victim of sexual abuse in the United States Air Force. Hi, Clint. Welcome to my chat here. You know, I want to ask you right now, do you have a moment? I would like to invite you to do a live. Oh, are you going to do a live? Huh. I tell you what. I need to continue this conversation. Do you have anything going on that I could maybe pop on for a second and talk about this current issue? Oh, yeah. I think that would be a good idea. Do the same thing, send me another email invite, and I'll join you there. Because this conversation has to happen. I can't keep doing, you know, lives where I constantly say, you know, I'm missing my disability veteran benefits without saying it's your country too. When you have the Department of Veteran Affairs denying you benefits, does that speak for every single person in America? Does every single person in America want to be inconvenienced by a bunch of homeless veterans begging you for change? Or do you want the Department of Veteran Affairs to look at the evidence and say, yes, you were sent to the hospital because you were sexually abused. Here are your benefits. And thank you, Mojo Living Live. Thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate you liking and subscribing. You know, as I said, you know, I want to continue being a YouTube content creator, but I live in a bad neighborhood. I don't have enough money to leave. I don't have enough money to feed myself properly. I don't have the money that I need to lock my door and say, get the fuck out of my place. Don't go into my apartment. I do not give you permission to go into my apartment. I don't have that right because you know what? It isn't my apartment. This doesn't belong to me. My Cash App is in the description. It's Cash App IanXIlyana. It's in the description. If you want to donate anything to what's going on, because right now I have to ask America to pick up the slack because the American government has been sexually abusing, raping, and harassing American citizens who enlist to be heroes. So they take your Captain America and then they fucking rape them. So does that speak for all of you? Are all of you in on this? Or could we come to the conclusion that the military has to be checked by the public? You cannot rape, or sexually abuse American citizens. It is illegal. Hello, Joshua. I'm a disabled American veteran who was sexually abused at Lackland Air Force Base by United States Air Force Master Sergeant Miranda. That's what. So, as I said, if anyone wants to sign the petition, change.org/Ian belongs on Mars, that's normal in the Air Force. That's very sad. That's sad. Yes, Master Sergeant Miranda was a woman at that time. So I don't know. I don't know what to say. Women can be rapists just as much as men, especially women in power, because then they feel more entitled. When you have a master sergeant rank, it makes you think that you have the right to ask of the body of the people who are underneath you. I did say no, and I've ended up in a hospital. So, yeah. My Cash App is in the description along with my Patreon. Whichever you feel more comfortable with. If you want to donate to the channel, donate to a disabled veteran. And Joshua Jarvis, if you want to be rude about it, just be rude. Because, as I said, this happened to me. It happens to several American citizens. And these are American citizens. Do you understand that? The people, they have families, and the United States wants to rape them against their will, have sex with them against their will. But thank you, everyone. I'm gonna join Clint on his live and talk to him about it. All right. Thank you, everyone. I'll do this again.